I absolutely adore my little sister. I told my mama when she was pregnant not to be bringing home any boys because I did not want a brother, I wanted a sister. I remember when she was old enough to get out of her playpen, I somehow managed to rip it and pull her out, and I would keep her head on my lap, and I would scoot on my butt across the floor, and then pull her back toward me, and do like that until I got to where I was gonna go with her. I don't think she even realizes how much she actually means to me. According to her, that I was mean to her and we fought all the time, which is true. Just because I'm in a wheelchair does not mean that I cannot cause trouble and chaos. We fought like cats and dogs. There was this one time she told me that her leg was hurting her, and I punched the crap out of the other leg and asked her, did it feel better? There was this other time that she could probably tell you better than I could because I don't really remember. I just remember um, that we were having a food fight or something, and she kept flinging cereal on me. And I told her that if she poured cereal on me one more time, that she would regret it. And she walks up the stairs to the living room, and I'm sitting in the little dining room area in my wheelchair, and she pours a whole bowl of cereal on top of my head. And our parents were gone at the time, and it made me so mad. Oh, I was pissed off. And before I could even do anything about it, she runs in the bedroom and locks the door from the inside of the room. And I was so mad that I was seeing red. And I decided that I was going to take the window out. So I got me a drill, and I made it spin backwards, and I was loosening the bolts to the window whenever our parents showed up and like, what the hell are you doing? And I told them, and well, they took the drill away from me when I got the window about halfway out. I could stick my hand in there, but I couldn't do anything else. There was another time that um, our cousins were involved, and there was my team and her team, and we would sit there and we would try to squirt each other with ketchup and mustard and try to squirt it underneath the door, and then they would switch sides always. I don't know why they would always switch sides. I was also the type that thought that I could be as mean to my sister as I wanted to, but nobody else could touch her. And it's kind of crazy because my son is the exact same way with his sister. He is 16 and she is 6. So is that like a normal thing? I don't know. I'm not sure. But there was this one time my cousin, she done something to my sister, and it pissed me off so bad. And I remember she bent down to pick up something, and I just swatted her upside the head with a big, thick book. And every time she tried to get back up, I just kept swatting her in the head with a thick book. I don't know why I eventually stopped. I think our parents might have showed up. I'm not really sure. I remember this time me and her were building a fort, and she got cut on glass on her hand, and she goes screaming down to our parents, and I ended up getting slapped across the face because they thought that I done something to her. I don't really know why I was so mean to my sister at times. It wasn't for lack of love because, like I said, I loved her to pieces. She was like my bestest little friend. I always told her back then it was because I was trying to make her tough. I don't know if she ever believed that. She still thinks I was mean to her to this day. The last bad thing that I remember doing to her is she had these pair of shoes. They were red, sparkly shoes. They look like the shoes from Wizard of Oz that Dorothy wore. And I picked on her so hard for those shoes, and she loved them. And she remembers that to this day, how bad I picked on her. I called her Dorky Dorothy, um, until she decided she didn't want to wear them anymore. Um, I think I've apologized about the shoes many times. One thing that I haven't said to her though is I actually like the shoes. I was probably just jealous because I couldn't wear them myself, because like my feet and everything is all messed up. But regardless of all of our little spats and fights, we've have a pretty good relationship now. And I try to be there for her and support her in the best way that I can, and she does the same for me. So have a great night. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, don't forget to love like Jesus. Thank you.